In the last video, I talked about taking a pause on the new launch and looking more into the resale market. So where in the resale market should we be looking at? Okay, so should we be looking at like Woodlands, Sembawang, Yishun, like CBD area, or where should we be even considering buying? So my take is this: we should always look at what's happening and like on the URA plans itself. And recently, the long-term review plan just came out. So over here, right, in the link below will be where it talks about the attractive job nodes, right, that is like up for review. And when we look at this whole like diagram itself, right, you can see that there are few places planned out. The first, right, is actually commercial nodes in dark blue. So this will be the commercial office jobs, and then you also have this industrial nodes, right, in purple, right, which will be your Jurong Island, Woodlands industrial properties, and you also have your Ubi industrial area properties. And also, when we're looking at this blue nodes, is the business parks, and the grey will be the airport nodes. There's more near Changi itself, whereby it's creating more aviation related jobs. Out of all these nodes, right, my number one focus will definitely be commercial. So why commercial and not industrial or like the aviation related? The logic is simple. So aviation, right, is only one industry and single sector dependent. So like when we see what we see in COVID, right, when COVID is in, aviation goes down. So we do not want to depend on a single sector. So between industrial and commercial, we always want to focus on the higher value jobs, because the higher value jobs will bring about higher rentals. With higher rentals, we will get capital appreciation. So we want to focus on the commercial nodes. So out of these commercial nodes, right, one place that I personally will look into, right, is the city center. So why city center? City center is due for rejuvenation. If you read more into the long-term plan review, right, there's going to be more residential properties, right, injected into this city center, so that more people will be working closer to, more people will be staying closer to where they work. And when this happens, right, with more residential properties, right, there will be more amenities happening in the CBD area. So I've talked about this, and this will bring about improvement in the CBD area prices. And other than this, right, one area that will be happening, right, will also be like the Jurong Lake district. So Jurong Lake district will have more and more commercial activity happening, and because of this, right, this will bring about demand for residential properties in this area. And when you look at this map itself, right, one big node in the east, right, is actually Tampines Regional Center. So with Tampines Regional Center, right, being an important part in the east, right, that create jobs, right, in this region, so that people can stay where they work, right, this means that we also drive demand for residential properties in this area. And other than this, right, one big node, right, that will be upcoming will be Woodlands Regional Center. So if you go and study government land sales on like the reserve sites, right, one parcel in the Woodlands area, right, is going to be open up more for commercial and residential use together, a mixed site. So when this happens, right, this will start the demand ongoing for the Woodlands area itself. So this is very, very much, I think, in align, right, with the country's plan, right, whereby you stay near where you work, okay, and these working areas are all apart, so that people don't have to like travel so much in terms of like using public transport, and they can just directly stay near where they work. So in other words, right, when it comes to look to be like investing in Singapore, right, the key focus will be finding where the high value jobs are, and I hope you have found some golden nuggets in this video. So I'm Ivan Tai once again. See you.